Hey guys, so we're back. Sorry about that. Hope we made it safely over to this here video. We're gonna keep this hand. We're on the draw. We have one ramp spell. I don't think we can keep it. This just isn't. It's not explosive enough. All right, this hand is much better. Yep, much better. So the bad part about Wall of Reverence is that it's only gaining us like 1 life a turn because it's equal to power. Unless we have a fatty of some sort, in which case it's just insane. Great, so we'll play the forest. So if we had a mana elf here, it's one of those situations where we would now be able to land, put all the enchantments on, put Fertile Ground on one, and then tap it. I think we play Fertile Ground here, so let's say we draw like a Wood Elves next turn, or one of our 3-drops, like an Awakening Zone. If we play Fertile Ground this turn, we play Awakening Zone, we play turn 4 Baneslayer. But I can still do that if I Wall of Omens now, plus I get an extra card. Now, see, I think we want to play Fertile Ground, Wall of Reverence, Baneslayer. Like, I think we want to take that route. So I'm going to play it this turn. Another blue deck. Hopefully not a blue control deck. Or maybe a blue control deck. Maybe this is the one with all the counters. Do you want to stop Wall of Reverence? Apparently you do. I'm not really sure what he was afraid of there. He's going to be much more afraid of Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, that's fine, especially if he doesn't play a land. So we could have... What does this do? Counter target spell. If that spell is countered that way, put that card on the top or bottom. Oh, he just put it on the top. Alright, well, what he doesn't know is that we have a Baneslayer Angel, and I don't think he's going to be too happy about it unless he has Force Spike. Yep, not happy about it. Sweet. So we have resolved our Baneslayer Angel. That is step 1. I mean, there are many steps, like one of them is resolve Karn, one of them is resolve Kozilek, but you know, resolve Baneslayer is definitely an option. See, this may be like one of those mono blue Master of Waves decks. Okay. Blue white. Cool. Cool. This is so silly. So do we wall? Do we wall and then just gain 10? Yeah. I feel as though that may be the best play. Just Wall of Reverence, gain actual all of the life, put you to 15. I'll go to 30. A Johnny, so good with Wall of Reverence. Pumping this guy's power. Yep. I will gain extra life. Well, that was sweet. So another thing we may want to look into next turn is Ratchet Bombing. We may want to get rid of that Coalition Relic at some point. Although by the time we can, it's probably not going to be worth it. Yep. Destroy all creatures. So cool. Alright, so we're actually going to play a Burial Druid and a Johnny. The reason for this is that, like, while he's wiping the board, we really just want to apply more pressure. And a Johnny just applies a lot of pressure very quickly, because in 2 turns you get to make a threat that kills them. So they're gonna have to interact. Kega. Well, it's not the best for us. It's also potentially not the worst for us. We play an elf and a ratchet bomb. What is happening? Add mana, ratchet bomb, sweet. We'll just go ahead, take it up. And we'll make him attack a Johnny. So, this is a little difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Kozilek is like just the nuts right now. He has to attack a Johnny, right? Yeah. Actually, any of our flyers is just insane here. We're definitely just trying to force him to Wrath again. So I'm not exactly sure how this opponent lost round 1. My guess is to some like very aggressive deck, because those are running all around this cube and they're very good. Inferno Titan, 3 damage to a Johnny. Oh, okay, that's also cool. Yup, and we're just dead. Sweet, so I guess sometimes just die to Kaiga Inferno Titan, even when you have a sweet draw. Yup, that happened. Yeah, I mean, in order to get the Ratchet Bomb all the way to 6 and then pop it would have been insane. Taken way too long. We don't need Smother, we don't need Kakusho. Yeah, I think we're fine here. We may actually want the Temple instead of a Plains because it's a more control-y matchup, and so we're going to want to Scry. Yeah, I don't mind that. Alright, let's go. Playing first. Keeping this always. I mean, just a very quick Wood Elves. Does he have Force? Is he going to force this? No. Okay. I was wondering where I was waiting. Pack Negation's not an option there, so he could have forced it. Ooh, that's even sweeter that it doesn't come in tapped. So he has 2 lands. We have a billion. Yeah, that's fair. Let's get the scrub land and then explore. Then Wall of Reverence. So it's turn 3, and we have 5 lands in play. Sounds good. So obviously the issue is that we don't have one of our fatties. I mean, we could hope to draw one, but we don't have one right now. We also chose to play a forest over a... No, we played the scrubland this turn. But as our second land, we chose not to play the wooded Bastion, which could hurt us later because if we... yeah, so deals 3 damage each. If we, like, Miracle Entreat the Angels here, that could be an issue. Alright, so we're going to play that to avoid the Miracle issue. And we're going to... Why not? Let's just play our Baneslayer. I mean, he probably wants to cycle something to try to find his 5th land. Hinder, that's definitely going on the bottom. Yep. I'll gain my life. Go ahead. Found his land. Still just passing the turn. Maybe he's trying to hardcast Force. Not entirely sure. This may get countered, even though it's just a cantrip. Alright, so I don't mind playing all the things here. Just putting, like, as much pressure on him as possible, even though we don't have a lot of possible pressure right now. We're mana elves and a few angels. Also, like, we don't want to hold land there, because every land counts when we're trying to miracle entreat. So, yeah, so what we don't want to be doing here is just running out of gas and waiting for him to, like, kill us, which is kind of what we are doing. So we're like extorting him once a turn, basically. Hitting him with Burial Druid and gaining a life. I mean, at some point he's just going to play something huge that we're not going to be able to fight with. But at some point we will also Miracle Entreat the Angels and win the game unless he has a Wrath. So it's also good. Here comes a Wrath. Mere Battlesphere. Cool. Sphere of the Suns. Alright. Well, this deck isn't exactly working out as I had hoped it would. I hoped it would be a bit better than this. Like, I mean, obviously we have, what, 4, including Elspeth, like 5 just really monstrous things that we can play, and we've drawn one of them. Drawing 2 of them is probably average in 17 cards, but we've drawn one of them, we played it, it got hindered. I mean, I guess we also could have, like, not played it into something. Alright. Land tax. He does have 8. Some big, please. Sweet. Is that enough to get us back in the game? I do not know. Is he going to let this resolve? I also do not know. Do we want to shuffle Explore, Catacombs, and 2 Elves and back into our deck? Not exactly. Alright, so Bomb is pretty good against the old Battlesphere. Looks as though this is getting... what is he? He's just Prophetic Bolding us? Trying to find a 2-mana counterspell? Because they're about to gain 12 life. Alright, does not look like he did it. Yes, I would like to gain a whole bunch of life. Yeah, you made land tax. I don't care. Have fun. Land tax away, good sir. So Ratchet Bomb is not bad against the Battlesphere, although Kozilek's also not bad against the Battlesphere. A Johnny is just a Johnny here, I think. Shackles. Yes, you can take Wall if you want to. Is that what he's going to take? Yep. Ooh. Luckily, we left in Celestial Flare. Alright, so little ratchet bomb action. We'll put a charge counter on that. We'll play a Johnny. Gain some life. Play a mana elf. Yeah, so we're pretty much just dumping our hand right here. Passing the turn. Which is fine, as we still have Celestial Flare mana up. We've kind of hidden it. Well, I guess we haven't actually hit it. But Johnny's just such a threat to ultimate. Like, you play it, he's at 5. Next turn he's at 6, then he ultimates. Just such a threat to ultimate. Although, I mean, it is like only gaining life, like he's not protecting himself, you know? So that's not as good. 7 drop, an 8 drop, a 9 drop, a bonfire for 9. Is he gonna redirect that at a Johnny? Is what my guess would be. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, he just hardcast it, so it actually didn't kill him. Alright, I'll let him tap however many mirror he wants. And then I'll give him and then I will let him either I'll let him either kill a Johnny or hurt me but not do both. Fine, I'll cultivate 2 basic lands. Alright. Play one of those lands. Gain 2 life. So next turn he's gonna tap Kozilek anyways. So yeah, I don't know. This is a weird game. I'm also assuming he has nothing. Darn. It's a really tight one. Vesuvan Shapeshifter. Oh, and he's just gonna kill me here. Alright, that's cool. Yep. Tap 6 and kill me. Fine. Is the deck just not as good as I'd hoped? Ugh. Yeah, this is what we call not fun. Alright guys, well I'm sorry I'm not doing so hot today, or yesterday or the day before. But we're trying to get back on track here. This is Sam for the Good Games. See you back for round 3. Remember, questions, comments, concerns, like, favorite, share this video. We'd love all that. Alright, see you soon.